What's going on, y'all? Today, you already know the vibes. I'm gonna teach y'all the best settings, or all the settings you need to have applied and the settings you don't need to have applied. This isn't gonna be like a montage or anything. I'm just gonna run down all the settings you should have on to make you a better player all around and in general. So with that being said, let's just get into this real quick. Alright, before we start the video, I just want to give a quick shout out and a thanks to my sponsors, Call of Void Genesis. This is a mobile game you can get from the Google Play Store or the App Store. It's completely free. I've been playing this game for a little while now. It's basically like a survival game to see how long you can actually last. This game is new, so there's probably going to be new updates, new maps, new everything. But basically, after you kill these little monsters, you get like a little gem that fall, kind of like kill confirmed in Call of Duty. You pick up a tag. This is kind of how it is, but you get perks after you get a certain amount. So see how I just upgraded my health? I get a little bit more. Let me kill this guy real quick. Get the gem. Boom. We're going to do speed. We want to be faster. You want to upgrade your speed and your damage every time you actually get higher in levels, because you just want to keep up and not actually get killed. See, I'm upping my damage right now and I'm hitting for more damage. But I actually have a high score of level 50 with, I think, 600 kills. If you guys can beat that, let me know. After you get the game, just send me a screenshot on social media of what you beat in my high score, and I'll actually interact with your tweet. But go get this game. It's completely free, and let me know how you guys do. Thank you. First of all, go to your settings, and I'm not gonna lie, if you're on PC, there's no reason you should be on less than 120 frames. You might as well just be on console at that point, right? So first of all, make sure your frames are up. If you don't know how to get your frames up, you need a better monitor. The hertz. So if you have a 144 hertz, your cap is gonna be 144 frames. I have a 240 FPS monitor, so I'm gonna cap it at 240 FPS. Makes sense, right? So this is really just a preference for real, but me, I have my meshes on low just for like less input delay. I don't want to be lagging nothing, so I have everything on the lowest settings. Textures medium. You want to be able to see everything. If you have it on high, your frames are gonna be fucked. So it really depends on your PC as well. Console players don't even worry about this. 3D resolution 100. View distance, I usually have it on near. I don't know why I was on that, but yeah, I have near, medium textures, low meshes, and I do play on performance mode. That also helps you a lot. So I keep that. I'm gonna apply that because I don't know why I wasn't on near view distance. But on the second tab, let's see, go down here, building choice. This is one thing I do want to talk about. Disable pre-edit option. Oh no, where is it? Yeah, disable pre-edit option. So you don't mess up no pre-edits. Like if you do want to like make pre-edits, you have to have this off. But just to save you like mistakes, if you don't know your bonds, you're gonna have to re-edit everything because you pre-edited something wrong, and you're gonna have the wrong cones, like walls, all that is just gonna mess you up. But if you're like a strategic player and you know what you're doing with your pre-edits, then go for it. But if you don't really care for pre-edits, I'll just turn that off just to not even encounter a problem like that in the future. Turbo building, you want to have that on always. You don't want to be building like a bot, right? So you hold R2 or whatever your build button is. Mine is R2, the right trigger. So I hold it and I could just keep spamming it, right? Just keep spamming it. Auto confirm edits. So I'm guessing they changed it. This is edit on release, I'm pretty sure. Maybe, let me look. They might have changed the name for it because I have it on edit. I have no idea what this is, but I'm pretty sure this is like confirm edit on release, meaning instead of like when I edit, instead of editing, confirming, and then releasing, I could just I could rapidly just, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to confirm it. I just edit, release, edit, release, edit, release. So make you faster. If you play double edit bonds, confirm edit on release off will be your best option. But if you're on a single edit, bond, meaning you only edit with the button and you have a confirm. So edit confirm, you single edit bonds. So if you have that, just put on confirm edit on release. That'll help you a lot and it will save you time. You'll be faster than you normally are now. But on this tab, I'm pretty sure that's it. Just turn all of these on. Reset building choice, you also want to have this on. Like, so every time you build, say the last thing I built was a stair. Every time, if I open this, after I put the stair, if I open my building option, they'll go back to a wall. Wall is the default building option. So I always want it back at walls. If you don't, the last thing you put will be what you see once you pull out your building map. So keep that in mind. It's really preference again. Okay, so your HUD scale shouldn't even be that big for real. I like mine like not too big but not too small. Feel me? Reticle on, all that on. This is just like common sense right here. Let me see. That's it on this one. Gyro aim, we don't even touch this. I have nothing to do with this gyro settings. I don't use anything on it. It's off completely. I don't use it. Okay, so for the controller settings, this is the most important part, so y'all stay with me. Controller auto run, always have that on. Build immediately, always have that on. Edit hold time, you want that to the least. So when you have edit hold time all the way up, it's gonna take longer for you to edit and confirm. Like when you edit, okay, so let me show you. So when you're editing, you see how the circle, you see that little circle? You see how the circle goes all around the edit button? Look, that little circle, that's the fastest it can go. If you have it any higher, it'll take a long time for like your edit to pop up. So if you want to like spam edits, you can't do that if your edit hold time is all the way up. It makes no sense. So you want to have that at the lowest so you can edit the fastest. Slide hold time should really be 0.150, just so you can slide cancel easier. If you have it too high, you won't be able to slide cancel, because like again, it's going to take longer for it to register. You're going to have to hold it for a long time for it to actually register that you're sliding. So if you have it like that, you can keep slide canceling. Let's see. These are actually my settings, the best settings in the game if you ain't know. So I want y'all to copy these settings. I have it in a whole bunch of videos that I made. Let's see, it's copied at 2.2 edit and build speed, 52. Let me see. You can really play around with instant boost when building. It's kind of a hit or miss. It depends on how you adapt to it. If you're already used to it, then knock yourself out. Keep doing what you're doing. But yeah, my ADS is 9.9. Highly recommend. You know, aim assist strength gotta be on 100. You know what I'm saying? But linear, if you're playing on exponential, what are you doing? Go on linear. Linear allows you to move more freely when you're editing and building. If you're on exponential, you'll just be a stiff pumper. You'll hit your shots, but at what cost? People will be running around you like a fly, literally. Let's see. Controller dead zone, I have mine on the lowest. Like I said again, you can move faster. So what dead zone is, if my dead zone's all the way up, it's going to be harder for me to turn. I'm gonna have to put more effort into turning my stick if my dead zone is all the way up. If my dead zone's all the way low, like at the lowest, so 0.5, or is it 5.5? I don't know. I'm gonna just say 5.5. I can literally, look, I'm literally flicking. I'm not even touching it. I'm literally flicking my joystick and it's moving. So like it also helps with editing, because if you have your dead zone on the lowest, you're more likely to like miss the last, say if you're trying to do this, right? You're probably more likely to like end up right here thinking you're hitting the last square, but you're really not. You see what I mean? But rather than like you not messing up, you have that low dead zone, you flick it a little bit, it's gonna go right there, literally. It's a game changer. So definitely like test out your dead zone. I'm not saying 5.5 is the best, but that's just my preference. Foot controller is really a hit or miss. I like to have mine at 50 or 100, never 0. What it does is like it helps me edit faster. I can't explain it, just try it and you'll see what I'm talking about. But When I'm feeling slow, I have it on 50. I'll put it to 100. If it's too fast, I have it on 50, and I'll just go back and forth between that. I'll just ping pong it a little bit, you know what I mean? So last but not least, this is the last tab we're gonna need for these settings. I'm gonna just put y'all on game right now. If you're on PC, okay, let me make this clear. One console in specific doesn't have this option, controller platform. I'm not sure what it is. It's either Xbox or PlayStation. I'm pretty sure it's PlayStation that doesn't have it, and Xbox does have it. But controller platform, generic is the best. I don't know why mine defaults to PlayStation, because it's the type of controller I'm using, but I'm on generic. Generic is the best input with the least input delay, so yeah, I definitely want to do that. Also, a little trick for my people. So when you're on your bonds, combat controls, you want to find a bond that you don't use, meaning it's going to be like unbound. So for example, if I just clear this right now, I have no bond for it. It says unbound. Find something that looks like this. Any button that you don't use is going to say unbound, meaning you don't have anything bonded. So click it. Then you want to go all the way down until you see switch mode /edit. Notice how that's B or circle on any other platform. Like it's going to be B or circle, right? So what that does is once I place my build, I edit with triangle, as you guys saw in my bonds. I edit with triangle. See? Y, triangle. I edit with triangle, but it's showing up as B because that's my switch mode /edit. So you're still going to be editing with your same button, but it's going to show up as this. That's how you know you did it. It's going to have a little circle around it. This literally helps you edit so fast and consistent. It's not even funny. You guys definitely want to use all these settings, and after you do all of it, let me know how you feel and do a little free build, you know what I'm saying? Go in a little game, little zone wars, you know what I'm saying? Let me know if this helped you at all, and if it did, make sure you guys hit the like and the subscribe button. We on the road to 100,000. And if you guys want the game Call of Void, the link is in the description. Let me know your high scores and post on social media. Send me a picture of you beating my high score if you think you can top me. But with that being said, I'll catch y'all in the next video.